Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dainty Seamstress. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today I'm here with the Dainty Seamstress and she is dressed and ready for the holidays. Today we're going to be working on a little dress that Evalina at Evalina Evergreen Art Dolls sent to me on not last month but the month before. She's a part of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Blythe dolls, and also she is a doll maker. She has an Etsy shop and a YouTube channel, and I'm going to link all of her information down in the description. But yes, you guys, she sent me this dress to remake and redesign. And so since this is December and it's the holidays, I thought this would be the perfect time to work on it. So I do have an idea what I'm thinking to do with it. Um, oh yeah, and also it fits Blythe doll bodies. So this is how it fits really nicely, and it has a slit and one shoulder. That's the back. And so what I was thinking, I really like it like this, but then I kind of want to make a mermaid kind of style dress. And so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take the dress off of the doll body, turn it inside out. I'm going to taper the sides right down to where the slit starts, because that falls right above the knee. In most mermaid gowns, the ruffles start either above the knee or they'll start like right mid cuff, something like that, or above or under the knee. And so I have it like this. And so what I'm going to do is just draw a line with my ruler. Just draw a straight line. Hopefully, hopefully it is straight. I'm just gonna draw a line with my heat erase pens that I love to use. And then what I'm gonna do is just cut it right here. Okay, so now I have a piece that looks like this from the bottom. It looks a little funny because, again, the slit was on the side. So then I have this piece, and if I lay the body onto the dress, I can see just about where I want to mark where the hips are, and just make a curve and come down straight at a slight angle because I want it to fit the thigh part. I'm going to stitch the sides going into the side seam. Alrighty, so now that I've stitched on the line that I created, I'm going to take my shears and cut off the excess. Like so. And the next thing that I want to do is draw a little bit of seam allowance. To the bottom, I'm just going to put a quarter. So that's going to be taking a quarter off of the edge and also off of the ruffle that we're going to make with the remainder of the fabric. So this is the remainder of the fabric from the bottom of the skirt. This is where the slit was made. And so now all I'm going to do is take that and I'm going to stitch that here. And my needle is here. I'm just gonna stitch it. Okay, so now I am looking at the slit that I've sewn together, and I'm going to put seam allowance on this part of the ruffle. So now I'm adding the 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. And as you can see, this back part of the fabric is longer because that is the back, and the front is a little bit shorter. So I have to keep that in mind. If it looks a little uneven, that is why. I'm going to gather right outside, well, inside of the seam allowance. And that together, and I'll come back and fix it off camera, of course. And then I'm going to go over and grab this other side seam that's not the slit and match up those seams and pin that together. Make sure that it's pinning right. All right. And then I'm going to go around, and I'm still going to kind of pull out the gathers a little bit so that way it matches up with the bottom of the dress and it's even, but the gathers are evenly distributed and not just bulky in one spot. I went ahead and sewed the ruffle to the end of the dress. You can see the gathers, and then it looks like on the back side is not as gathered, but there are some gathers. So I'm just going to flip it down, and now we have a little mermaid. Not little mermaid, but we have a mermaid style dress. And so I'm going to try this on the body. And this is what it looks like. Oh, got a little. Yeah, so that's what it looks like on the body. Now, I don't have any fancy shoes to put on her, but I do think that this came out really cute. I'll have to wait till I get some nice shoes and she can put them on with this. Well, actually, I think I may have some, so I'll add some photos at the end. But there is one other thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to add this little red sequin applique to the gown, just to give it a little more pizzazz or character, you know. So I think I want to put it on like this and then make it kind of like wrap around the dress, or maybe even to stick up. And I'm going to do that with tacky glue. So I think that'll be the best option. I could sew it, but the way I need it to lay down, I think the tacky glue would keep it in check. So that is what I'm going to do. I have my tacky glue here. It's great for fabric, wood, all sorts of things. So I'm just going to, oh, that looks kind of crazy. Dip my silicone tool in the glue. And then I'm going to put some on the back of the tool on the sequin applique. And I'm putting it on the edges. I'm going to take the applique, carefully place it where I want it to be, which is like right here. So I'm going to pick it up so you can see where I'm putting it. A little more down, but this part I want it to go right on the shoulder part of the dress, like that. Then I wanted this to lay right on the front of the dress, and then this to just wrap around the back under the arm. And then for this part to lay down really nicely, like it's doing really good. And so that is what it looks like. So of course, once it dries, you won't be able to see the white. So I'll show you guys what that looks like once it dries. You'll be seeing that maybe in a photo another day, tomorrow, most likely. But yeah, I think this is pretty cute. And you guys let me know what you think about it. You can comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the very next video. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and God bless.